Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh my gosh, my name is Christine. Look, the Empress and the Eight of Wands are already showing. You can call me Chris. Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot reading. Aries Love Tarot reading. Aries Love Reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know and or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular, is anyone making a move. Let's take a look at the energies coming in, Aries. It's the Sun and the Two of Pentacles. Aries, we have some Leo energy here. Major Arcana Sun energy. A new cycle. Is somebody finally making a choice? It's coming here with the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn and Saturn energy. One of these pentacles is clearly yours. You know, it's coming here with the Sun. What's the other pentacle? Is it somebody's job? Is it a location? Money? Another person? Let's continue on. Aries, all your Aries love readings, your Aries Love Tarot readings are linked in a playlist below. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. In today's video description, you'll also find the playlist here at the Tarot Closet on the channel. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs, all signs tarot, love readings for the collective. The Chariot is here. You will also find twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. The Chariot is out. Somebody's on the move. Let's see what's going on. Moon and Cancer energy. This is about the move that's being made. Somebody's literally moving. And it's been somebody who's been slow. That's the thing. You're waiting for somebody to make a choice. Have they made it? I think they may have. It's a snail. And as you can see in the deck I'm choosing for you today, our snail has wheels. And it's on the move. And you can see in the background the castle, the fortress, Schloss, as we say here in Austria. And for me, that's not only around your journey, but it's a validation, like it's like somebody's kind of coming away from there, because that's where the Chariot is residing, right? Sitting there at the castle. So somebody who's been in there who hasn't been moving is on the move. There's some more that are wanting to come in. The Five of Wands and the King of Cups. Very interesting. What have the obstacles been here in the Five of Wands? With that Sun energy as well, that's an intense energy. It's the fiery energy. More fiery energy, I should say. You have your fire energy. The Five of Wands is more Leo energy. It's Saturn and Leo. Saturn can sometimes slow some things down. You know, there's obstacles, literally, and you can see that. So are we looking at somebody who's been afraid of all the feelings? Look what's here in the partnership placement, the King of Cups. Water energy is outnumbering anything else, and that's around the emotions, the relationship. These little people, as you can see on the table. Is this somebody who's been afraid of those feelings? For some of you, this might be around physical and or platonic, moving to more, because the chemistry is pretty high. Obviously, one of those pentacles we saw in the Two of Pentacles belongs to you. So what has the other one been? Somebody's fear. Ego, not really so much in terms of what's been stopping things. Is it a person? Is it a location, a job? I will tell you, coming here with the Chariot, you've got to get through the challenges and the obstacles to get the Chariot moving. The emotional energy around some blockages. You get in the Chariot when you get out of the Lovers. And it's connecting here, catty corner, with our King of Cups, which is around, it's the water energy. It's around the emotions that are here. So somebody literally getting over their blocks. Perhaps somebody who hasn't been honest about their feelings or emotionally unavailable. Somebody is on the move here. Justice is in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Wow. This is really validating. Justice, by the way, is connected to the heart chakra. Libra energy and Venus. Obviously, major arcana here. What has somebody not been honest about? Feelings. What are they coming here with? Their true feelings. Where is the Chariot heading? It's going directly here where their energy is quite strong in the Nine of Cups. More of this water energy, emotional energy. Jupiter in Pisces, actually, wish fulfillment. Whoa. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is a really strong validation. Well, there's a lot to unpack here, but I do want to validate if somebody has been overworking. They know that they've been overworking. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. And what I also want to validate around the Nine of Pentacles here is that it's clear something has been going on. Had you built a life together, were you building it? Was it on the table? It's literally on the table. The Nine of Cups, things coming to fruition, 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups, who is holding it. We have a King of Cups here who is literally on their way to fulfill some wishes, you could say. And it's pointing for me very strongly in the direction of the feelings. Somebody has not been honest about them. It's here with the Ace of Swords, which is kind of like my mini Judgment, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Somebody who has clarity. Somebody who has information that they want to bring to you. It's transactional energy. It's somebody who's thinking rationally. And it's here with their feelings. They know how they feel. And this is somebody who hasn't been honest. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. The wheel is turning. Look what's here in our Wheel of Fortune today. The top wheel, it's around a heart. They're holding a watch, pocket watch. That's right. Holding it up around the timing. Well, this is a new cycle. This is also Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity, abundance, luck. Really, it's a lot about timing for me as well. It's connecting directly here, catty corner, and connected to the Nine of Cups, which is also Jupiter energy. Wishes coming true energy. This person is making a move toward you, is on the move, you could say. And it's clear that well, pun intended, that they're clear about their feelings. That's somebody who hasn't been honest. I do want to validate injustice here in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Again, if it's been something around money, you could say literally a karmic situation around that, or a person. It's validating here. It's a very specific message, but it's here. The Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. It's the cycles of life. It's always turning, and it's literally, this is what you want, or this is what you've been waiting for, which has been really stagnant. Look, it's the Death card in reverse. Wow, yeah. And the Hermit in reverse. Virgo and Mercury energy. And the thing about this reversal energy is it's a really strong validation for me that something's been going on here. So whether there's a break in communication with someone, there's like a pause button going on, or you're completely in no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's a pretty strong validation here of some kind of separations, And partly what the delay is, there is some ego here. But it's also around somebody here who, well, there's a couple of things going on. It's somebody who doesn't want to make the same mistakes around this person. This is where their energy is really strong here at the tarot closet, where you should be, by the way. The only place I upload my tarot readings. My love tarot. It's also a validation of you not wanting to be hurt. And in this death card, well, you're coming out of the hangman when you get into the death card, and it's just such a strong validation of some kind of power struggles. You've been waiting for somebody to make a choice, and they've been indecisive. They've been indecisive. They have not been moving, I guess you could say. It's really been a strong energy of uncertainty. It's like an only time will tell kind of energy. There's some kind of paradigm shifts that are about to go down. So that's the other thing I want to say here in the death card. If it's something stagnant around money or a particular legal and or karmic situation around this person, it's, I guess you could say, being resolved. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. There's the Two of Pentacles again. Wow. So they know that they need to make this decision. It's back and it's in reverse. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Somebody has been struggling. I want to validate here that it is, I do feel like it's connected to the death card. So if that is around somebody needing to prioritize the relationship over work and money, kind of get through something that's been going on, whatever that is, it's clear that it's here in the death card. And there are commitment issues that are here. It's really clear. One of those pentacles we already know is yours. What is the other one? Because that can also be around somebody who's not committing to some kind of change or something that needs to stop, like here in the death card. And it's connecting to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of energy here of like money stuff. It is really specific. I don't think it's for everyone, but I've got to bring that through. When your reading began, it was immediately showing the Empress. What else was it showing? Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles is my protege to the Empress. There's a lot of Gaia energy here. The Empress can make things work, very resourceful that have not been working. This reversal energy, it's a lot around the reasons, you know? So something is changing here. And I just want to validate it. It really is not for everybody, but if it is including another person, that can be the case. The Knight of Pentacles is here and they have the pentacle making the choice. It's a very slow moving energy though. The Knight on the move, but the Knight of Pentacles, there's a lot of patience required. Slow moving, long-term energy, a pentacle, contract, relationship, partnership. What have the obstacles been? Money, work, location. Again, third party can obviously be around a person as well. It's not always the case. Because look what is here. The Ten of Cups is here. And that's exactly what I've been feeling here in our Nine of Cups. Who's holding the 10th cup? The King of Cups is. They've made the choice. What choice have you been waiting for them to make? Because they're choosing. I want to say the two of you. This is where our chariot is heading. A new cycle, the Ten of Cups. And it's the Ten of Cups. Mars and Pisces energy. Mars is the action. Beginning and the end, you know. And it's been so stagnant and slow moving, but here it is. It is here. And the drive, that energy of Mars, of the movement, and it's the Ten of Cups. So yeah, it's a new cycle and it's toward life together. So again, had you built a life together? Have you been building a life together? Has it been on the table? It is on the table. The bottom of the deck is completely not surprising. It's the Two of Cups. It's the Two of Cups. Here it is. So I want to validate. Well, I want to validate what's coming in here. Look, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups. That if this is around sharing their feelings, it is 100% here. And something's wanting to show underneath. We'll look at it in just a moment. Venus and Cancer energy, because these are the two of, this is the Two of Cups. This is the love between you. These are the shared thoughts and feelings. This energy. Look what's even here today. We have two stems that have been intertwined into one. The soulmate energy is here. It's just fact. If you're on a twin flame journey, it is here within the Two of Cups. That's going to be really specific to you. And I want to remind you that if you are, you'll definitely want to check out the twin flame readings. If you think you are, because they're timeless, as all my readings are, and they're specific for you. But I know it's not for everybody. But what's been really clear here are the feelings. So are you waiting just to hear that they love you? Because they do. Are you waiting for somebody to express that, maybe even confess that, you could say? Or are you waiting for something bigger? Getting more serious and or exclusive, moving in, marriage. And this new cycle in the Ten of Cups, this is just not surprising. Look at our couple here. Of course, they're in the water together, looking at the rainbow, which is a very hopeful energy. What has been before the rainbow? Because it does come after the rain. So there has been something going on that's been really clear. It's been stagnant. There's been waiting. There's also there is some fear here around not wanting to be hurt again, not wanting to be disappointed. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords is also here. Well, yeah, look at this. Here are the feelings literally being expressed with two kings out of the four underneath the Emperor. The King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, and our King of Swords here has been thinking it seems like for a really long time about what they want to say. There's a lot of intention here, a lot of strategy in the thought. It's here with the King of Cups. It's right next to our Two of Cups, and it's also connecting with our Chariot. I love you. I want a life with you. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. This is what you've been wanting to hear. And also there is the other cup in the Two of Cups. The World card is in reverse, and the Page of Wands is here. The Moon is in reverse. Truth and clarity being revealed here. Their feelings for you. That's just super clear. So again, if that's what you've been waiting to hear, it's here. I think it's a lot more than that. Pisces energy, the subconscious energy, also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. I want to show you the Moon today. Look here on our card. Connected to this Moon card, the octopus coming up. It's almost like where the crustacean would be. Octopus live at the bottom of the deepest part of the ocean, you could say, of the water, the deep feelings that somebody has been hiding. So that's been really clear from the beginning of your reading. And we saw the sun already coming in, and that's literally where you go. The conscious energy, shining on the subconscious energy, the Moon, and revealing everything. In particular with the Moon in reverse, clarity and truth here. This is how they really feel, Aries. It's literally being said here. Could there be a conversation coming up? Yes, there will be at some point for sure. If you can see each other, it's most likely at that event where there are probably like a gathering of other people around, friends and family maybe that you both share. It's not for everybody. It's also really validating, as I always say at the Tarot Closet, that Mercury is really strongly connected to reading and writing, so it can definitely be text message, SMS, social media, email message coming in. Look at this clarity that's here. The Two of Cups, the King of Swords, the Moon in reverse, the Ten of Cups. I love you. I want a life with you. Again, had you built it? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It is on the table. Not a question for me. They choose you. They choose the connection. The choice you've been waiting for them to make, Aries. You're knowing that you are their choice. You are also their biggest wish. I want to validate something too. I just keep hearing it. It won't be for everybody, but if this is also, it could be possible that it's around introducing to families or even blending families. Okay. Yeah, communication is imminent here. Look what just came in. The Ace of Wands. You, Aries. Also connecting us with Leo and Sagittarius. Literally, like, this is what I'm going to do. This is the move I'm making. We're all the way here at the Six of Wands. That's somebody who wants to get your attention. Jupiter, again, more Jupiter energy, and also Leo. What they have to say, you want to hear. I want to validate if this is around an actual proposal. It is here. It's not for everyone, but it is here. I also want to validate if you can see each other. It could be at that event. And it could even be that it's in an event from maybe one of you or somebody that you know. Interesting. The Page of Wands is here as well. Looking through their magnifying glass, getting a closer look at the move that they are getting ready to make, quite literally. I want to bring in a little bit of Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Loyal Heart. By the way, in the World card in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. The thing about the World card is this is where we are now. Because this is around life-changing decisions and it's ending a cycle, but it's completing a cycle. When you get in the upright, it's completing it so that you could say complete a picture. So things like marriage, perhaps for some of you, a family energy, but a coming together energy, making life decisions. This is where I feel like we are right now, because you've been waiting for somebody to make a choice. And look at the two owls staring each other down today. And Loyal Heart. Both wearing crowns. We saw the Empress when the reading first began. I think we actually saw the Ten of Cups too, which is here, but it's neither here nor there. But it really is like Emperor, Empress vibes for me. Just two intense energies. They're both wearing crowns. They're kind of staring each other down. Owls are Scorpios, by the way, and they have a lot of deep emotions, and they also can hide them really well. They get really hyper-focused. You know, you don't always really, you don't know what's behind that, what they're thinking. They're wise and very intentional. Look how they're looking at each other, the two of you. Right here with the feelings and the Moon in reverse. Look at this energy connected with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So what is the end game here? What is completing the picture? That's super specific to you, whether it is expressing the feelings, they're here, getting more serious, exclusive, moving in, marriage, what is it? Truth be told, that's uprighting justice. Look what somebody's doing, and it's an owl with their feelings. Standing over the mask, opening up the window, all the hearts are pouring out, revealing them. Wow, that's so clear. And this 5 here, connecting us with getting out of conflict, connecting us with change, connecting us with the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, communication, the truth. This also connects me to Temperance, Sagittarius energy, which is connected to the heart chakra. And that's Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do, in the throat chakra I speak, the communication, the truth, meeting in the middle, restoring harmony. And I want to validate that if it's around a particular meeting in the middle, like if somebody would have to move, somebody would have to change their job. If somebody's not quite ready for the next big level, but would be ready for something else. It's kind of like compromise energy. Clean it up is here. Wow, it went right to Justice in reverse. So that can definitely be around money or legal issues, some kind of karmic situation somebody's been in. But this is also around the 2 of you. Divine number, divine timing, communication. And when you think about cleaning, you take the broom and you're sweeping and you come across spider webs that people maybe have weaved. Look, lies here with Justice in reverse. Tell the truth, they are. All the specifics, all the I'm not always privy to all the details. That's what I want to say. That you're going to know what those are, obviously. But it is here. The truth is they love you and want a life with you. What is all the stuff that's underneath? Because there's a lot here to unpack. Again, you take that broom and you're coming across spider webs, cobwebs, dust balls, cleaning it up so you can breathe better, you can rearrange the space. You come across things you thought you lost, you find them. Things maybe you don't want, you get rid of them. Things that you forgot you had and loved. You can sometimes find money in the sofa. So it's that kind of energy. Look. Message in a bottle. Going right here between the 6 of Wands and Truth Be Told. There's a phone in here. So I want to validate if you communicate by phone. It's an old antique phone, but obviously it's a phone, and that can be connecting to SMS, text messages, social media, email. Really, right? Our phone is like our computer. We have our stork here who's getting ready to send a message. It's floating in the water. That's the emotions. It's around the relationship. It's around timing. You can see that the tide is coming in, and that's already been really clear with our moon in reverse. The tide is changing, the tide is coming in, the truth is coming. Literally, look at this. The Chariot, 6 of Wands, message in a bottle, truth be told. The King of Swords. Loyal heart, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. Wow. A leg up. Somebody who is getting out of the stagnant energy. It's like they're going to do it kind of energy. It is also around making some things right, And again, I'm not privy to all the details, but it's here. The last 2, okay, well, yeah, here we can actually see it. And the Orphaned card is here. Why did somebody walk away or pause things? Why have they been taking so long? I want to validate I want to say like metaphorically or literally, if there has been some kind of marriage energy of walking away, look, somebody is here in what looks like a wedding gown, a wedding dress. That's super specific though. The main thing is it's like feeling left behind. And it's here with the leg up and the truth coming. And no place like home, like coming back in here. It could be literal around a dwelling, but it's really for me more about that feeling of home with somebody, like coming back to the person you love kind of energy. It's suspended here, so it's like isolating like an energy of just the two of you. There's light coming from it. This 50 deducing into a 5, again around getting out of the conflict, the change and the communication that's here. They've made the choice. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Whoa. Messages from their higher self. The tarot closet. Again, where you should be. You're hearing this in any way, shape, or form anywhere else, and it's not on my verified channel here on YouTube. You know what that means. Email me, okay? The email is in the video description and on the channel. This is someone who has a lot to say. Look at this. I stare into her eyes in photos. So somebody is definitely looking at their phone or their computer, either their social media if you're connected, maybe somebody else's. I trust the universe will bring us together. It's right here, a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going through an ego death. That's really strong. That is literally the death card here in reverse. Here it is, my person, you're home to me. Look, I feel like I've known you forever. That's exactly what that is. And you didn't deserve how badly I treated you. It's right here with the orphaned card. Truth be told, loyal heart, you inspire a love in me I never knew. Right there with the Ace of Wands. And I'm sorry I ghosted you. That's right here with orphaned. Again, all the specific details, it's just really specific to you because I'm not always privy to every detail. And sometimes there's just so much information coming in and I could be here for hours and hours. So you know what it is. Take what is for you always and let the rest go. Please forgive me. It's right here with clean it up and justice. I don't deserve you, but I want you. Also here with clean it up. No place like home. I feel like I've known you forever. You are my other half. Look at this. Right here connecting loyal heart with our two owls and the Two of Cups. I feel so much guilt for what I did. What is that about? Because truth be told is here, and again, justice in reverse, so there's some dishonesty about someone or something there. And this has hit me hard. I was triggered, is right here with I'm sorry I ghosted you. I will always love you. It's here with the King of Swords, like literally saying that. No place like home. I trust the universe will bring us together. So whether there's a break in communication, a pause, or you're in no contact, no communication, and or in separation. I just can't sleep because I keep thinking about you. There's so much left unsaid. In fact, I write messages that I never send. But I know we met for a reason, fate. That's what this is, and it's right here with the Wheel of Fortune. Do you miss me too? To what degree? Aries, obviously you know. Aries, your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. Oh my gosh, I want to tell you the truth, Aries. The truth is coming. And more. We could get into timelines. I'm going to end your reading here. Because I think you know. Obviously. A lot of details that I'm not privy to. But I'll tell you what, they love you. So that's where it began, and it's where I'm going to end the reading today. Thank you for watching, Aries. And cross-watchers. Liking, sharing, subscribing. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when I'm uploading. Everything you might want to find, playlists, membership, all that is in the video description. Also here at the Tarot Closet on the channel. Until next time.